Hey everybody, hi. We're going to go through a very relatively short grounded practice. So just something that you can do in the evening, perhaps when you get in, just to really sort of settle after the day that's gone by. So roll your yoga mat out and we will start lying on our backs. Nice and chilled. And once you're lying down, ground your feet, so bend your knees and place the soles of the feet flat. Bring your hands onto your belly or your rib cage. Slightly tuck your chin so that your neck isn't strained. Close down the eyes and just take a really deep breath in through your nose and out through your mouth. And again, a big deep breath in. And a big breath out. Feel your lower ribs knit inwards. A deep breath in. Ribs expand. And out through your nose. Keeping the mouth closed, we breathe in and out through the nostrils. Engaging with a slightly longer and more active breath. Breathing in. Feel your lower back arch away from the mat. Breathing out, tilt your pelvis and press your lower back flat into the mat. Breathe then in, arch your lower back. Exhale, then tilt your pelvis and press your lower back flat into the mat. And again, we arch, arch and arch. So you're moving the pelvic position. Exhale, press the lower back down. So you cannot slide your hands underneath your back at that point. Two more. Inhale, arch. You can now get your hands underneath your back. Exhale, then press down. So the lower back is flat. You might feel your abdominals. One more. Breathing in. And breathe out. Bring your right knee into your chest. Cross the right ankle over your left thigh. Now bring the left knee in and hold on to either the knee or the back of the thigh, you choose. The knee is slightly more intense. Pull the left thigh towards the face, but press the right knee away from the face. So this is great, especially if you've been desk bound for most of the day. Now keep the left knee close. Feel that right hip stretch, the glute stretch. As you breathe in, arch your lower back away from the mat. And then exhale, press your lower back flat and pull your left knee closer to you. Again, inhale, arch the lower back. Exhale, then press the lower back down, pull your left knee in towards the chest. And again, inhale, arch. Exhale, press the lower back flat, pull your left knee close, and then release. Place both feet flat. Let that settle, noticing any difference now between the hips and glutes. And we'll balance you out a little and do the other side. So cross the left ankle over the right thigh. Pull then your right knee in. Find first the stretch to that left hip flexor, glutes, hip joints. Inhale, then arch your lower back. Exhale, press the lower back flat. Again, breathe in, arch the lower back away from the mat. Exhale, then press the lower back flat. Once more, breathe in, arch. Exhale, press the lower back flat. Bring your right knee closer towards you. From there, release, place both feet flat. Drop your knees over to the right hand side and hook your right ankle once again on top of your left thigh. Press then your left knee to the mat as close as you can get it. Take your left arm up and over. Really breathe into that left side. Feel a stretch across the hip joint, maybe the hip flexor and the left thigh. Breathing in. On the exhale, press your left knee down using your right foot. Breathing a breath. Press the knee down, stretch, stretch, stretch. Release then that right foot, come back to center. Drop then your knees over to the left hand side, placing your left ankle on top of your right thigh. Press the right knee down. Inhale, stretch the right hand up and over the head. Breathe into that right side. Press the knee down as you exhale. Breathing in. And breathing out. Bring then that left foot away from your right knee. Bring both knees into your chest. Now double wrap, if you can, your right knee over your left knee. Then wrap your right foot around your left calf or ankle. Now if that second little hook is not possible just yet, just make sure the knees are crossed. Keep that. Drop your knees to the left hand side. And then bump your hips back into center, so your right hip is stacked directly on top of your left. Keep your knees down and twist. Reach your right hand to the right side of the room. Breathing in. Feel then the back of the rib cage try to melt towards the mat on the exhalation. And then as you breathe in, you might feel a bit of a lift. Exhale, then reach and travel into the twist a little deeper. Breathing in. Exhale, twist, twist and twist. Gently, using your core strength, bring your knees then back to center. Let's unravel the legs and wrap them up the other way. Left leg around the right. Double wrap it if you can. And then drop the knees to the right and draw your hips back into center. Left hand reaches to the left. Deep breath in. Twist on the exhalation. Breathing in. Move the left side of the rib cage towards the mat. Breathing in. Twist, twist, twist. Inhale, let's come back to center. Unravel the legs and reach your feet up to the ceiling. Press your tailbone down. So within this practice, there's lots of oppositions. In this situation, we've got the tailbone pressing down, your heels reaching up. Feel that two-way energetic reach. Now you can hold the thighs or the calves, whatever works. Head can release. Inhale, point your toes up to the ceiling. Stretch the shins and the tops of the feet. Exhale, flex the feet. Maybe you pull the legs slightly closer to you, but keep the tailbone down. Inhale, point the toes. Exhale, then flex your feet. With the breath, breathe in, point. Point, point, no rush with it. Exhale, flex, flex, flex. Two more. When we practice yoga, we're moving mindfully and consciously. That's not to say that the movement is easy. In fact, if you're moving slower and more precisely, then the practice is more of a challenge, but you get more out of it. It becomes a moving meditation. Bend your knees. From here, grab the thighs, rock up, balance on your sit bones. Inhale. Exhale, rock back, reach your feet over your head. Inhale, rock up, balance, lift your chest. Exhale, rock back, so you're just massaging out the spine. Inhale, rock up. Exhale, rock back. Inhale, rock up. We'll stay up, release your feet down. Let's bring the soles of the feet together. Now sit up nice and tall, take a hold of your ankles. On the exhalation, pull on your ankles, bring your chest forwards. Inhale, straighten your arms. Feel the upper back muscles are active. So when we pull forward, you bend the elbows and you're not rounding the back at that point. Inhale, extend the arms. Exhale, bend, bend, bend. Inhale, extend the arms, lift through the chest. Exhale, bend, use your bicep strength. Now stay there. Take hold of your feet, bring your chin into your chest, and exhale, bend your elbows forward of the shins and pull your head towards your feet. Stay there for 1. Inhale, breathe into the back body, feel it expand. Exhale, pull the head further towards the feet. 2. Inhale. Exhale, 3. Let the neck relax, so really tuck the chin, top of the head to the feet. 4. Last breath, concave the belly, the chest, open across the back. 5. Release the pull on the feet, inhale, roll all the way up through the spine. From here, let's bring your left shin parallel to the top edge of the mat. So like 2 lines running alongside each other. Top edge of mat, left shin. Now bring your right ankle on top of your left thigh. Sit up nice and tall, try to root down through both sit bones. Now for some of us this might be quite tight and that right knee might be quite high. Initially just try to root through that right sit bone. Use your hands to help you, breathe in. If you're able to, let that right knee drop and lean forwards. Inhale, you might then come back up. Exhale, then lean forwards with the chest, keeping the back muscles switched on in the same way you did a moment ago for Baddha Konasana. Breathe in. Breathing out. Breathing in. Breathing out, both sit bones grounded. Inhale, rise, come all the way up. Let's release that right leg, left leg, and then switch. So now bringing your right shin parallel to the top edge of the mat. Your left ankle on top of your right knee or thigh. First, use your hands to try and balance the weight between both sit bones. Lift your chest. Exhale, then let the knee drop and over time move forwards. 1. Breathe in, you can come back up. Lift the chest. Exhale, lean again. 2. Inhale. Exhale, 3. Inhale. Exhale, 4. Breathe in. Exhaling, 5. Inhale, come all the way back up. Release then that left leg. Release then that right leg. From here, glue your feet together. Flex your feet. And then take your arms underneath your thighs, hold on to your elbows. Now try to connect your head to your knees, so you tuck the chin. Keep that connection, so your head is in contact with your knees. You're going to slowly, maybe you walk your feet forwards or you slide your feet forwards, keeping the head on the knees, so it doesn't matter how far you go. But you want to get to a point where your neck and back is open and stretched, and your legs are starting to extend. You might not go fully straight with the legs. Breathe there. If the head is away from the knees, we've gone a little too far, so come back again. If the legs are straight, flex the feet. You might lift your heels. Pull on the thighs, going a little deeper. One more breath. Exhale through your mouth. Release your arms. Just let yourself flop over your legs. Let your ankles relax. Slowly, just press into your hands. Roll all the way up through your spine. Stack each vertebra one on top of the other. And then just find a cross-legged seat. You might sit on a block or on a pillow. You might just sit directly on the mat. Let your palms face the sky. Let your shoulders relax. Eyes can close. Just breathe really naturally. Let the space between the eyebrows relax, unfrown, soften, deepen even. Let your eyes relax. Just feel the breath come and go. Observe the rhythm. Observe the activity of the mind. Decide not to delve into thoughts and ideas. Just become still and settled amongst the activity. Natural breath, no control. Feel free to stay where you are for as long as you like. Maybe you set a timer for 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 30 minutes, depending on how long you've got. Otherwise, if you need to finish and exit the practice, place your hands together at the heart space. Just take a breath to yourself and out through your mouth. Blinking the eyes open. Thank you very much. See you next time.